Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News for Mountain Comfort Furnishings and Design. Weekend traffic on I-70 has been shrinking for a month straight. Just under 103,000 cars traveled the tunnels Friday through Sunday. That's down 5,000 cars from last weekend, down 36,000 cars from a month ago, down almost 45,000 cars from the season high in late February. This weekend was just barely busier than the same time last year. A 75-year-old Granby man died in a head-on collision on Berthoud Pass Friday. 2 others were injured, a 75-year-old woman in the same car and a 19-year-old Centennial man in the other. State Patrol does not believe drugs or speed were factors. A bill for stricter concealed carry permits is one signature away from becoming law. A Senate committee sent that bill to Governor Jared Polis this morning. It requires in-person training and a live fire test. Another gun bill is close to passing as well, this one requiring a locked storage box in vehicles. On Saturday, people gathered in Denver for the 25th anniversary of the Columbine shooting, where 12 students and 1 teacher were killed by 2 gunmen in 1999. The event was organized by Tom Mauser. He's the parent of a slain student and the driving force behind a 2000 ballot measure requiring background checks at gun shows. Kroger and Albertsons are willing to sell off nearly 600 stores if it means the two can sign a multi-billion-dollar merger. They hope that selling those stores will silence antitrust concerns from Colorado and the feds. Town of Frisco wants to rebuild the dirt road to a water storage tank near Old Dillon Reservoir. This means 800 feet of new road where the existing road is steep and blown out. But first, the town needs Forest Service approval, and it could be easier than most projects. This road most likely does not need a complete environmental review. 3 weeks later, and the fallout continues from the unexpected closing of the Dillon UPS store. Undeliverable packages are stacking up at the Dillon post office, and 6 locals, most in their 20s, are now jobless. The franchise owners from Georgia have closed another store in Avon and sold 2 others in Vail and Edwards. A manager there at the Dillon store tells us at least 25 local box holders are fighting for refunds. The franchise owners have refused. While those box holders are fighting, they have been showing love to 6 store employees waiting on their last paychecks, bringing flowers and Red Bull, sometimes just giving them cash. In sports, the Rockies open a series with the Padres tonight at 6:40. The Nuggets play the Lakers at 8 on ESPN. Denver leads 1-0. And in local sports, Saturday, it was the Copper Cup, final race of the Copper Uphill Series, where Noah Williams and Emily Olson won the overall titles racing Skimo. Winning heavy metal on AT gear were David Kennedy and Bailey Souter. Winning splitboard were Jared Napoleon and Michelle Davis. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.